The teacher is
Okay,
gone.
I do apologize. I had a blackout. And what happened is that the company that I had is Claro. So I am going to change tomorrow to Tigo, okay? I do apologize. What a shame.
Hi, teacher.
It's a
Uh-huh.
real.
Don't worry, teacher.
Yes, but this
Don't
is
worry, teacher. For the last course of the Saints, I started with Tigo, then I changed Claro, and when the pandemia coming, I changed to what is it? The color, okay?
uh-huh.
The other one. That's what.
And you know what I don't like it is because I am paying for 150 megabytes and it's terrible, the signal, because it's raining. But anyways, so let's continue.
Teacher,
Uh-huh.
teacher, it is raining in Metapan
Yes, right now it's raining.
because when I left to my home in
Mhm.
all the way was raining, but in
Yes,
Metapan was more than here.
yes. Over here it was like a hurricane. It was terrible because believe me
Ooh.
that I am working in the afternoon because I am a teacher in the University of El Salvador. And my mother, she told me that we didn't have electricity. We didn't have electricity in
Mm.
the afternoon. So it was terrible. It was a nightmare. However, thanks to
Oh,
God,
so,
looks
so where
like
do you live, teacher? Where do you live?
right now
In Metapan.
in Metapan, but I travel to Santa Ana every day.
Wow.
I like me, teacher.
Yes, but before it was terrible because I was working in San Salvador in a call center.
Oops. Oops.
And I
That's
was
the word.
working in Concentrix, that is in El Salvador del Mundo. So
Mm.
imagine I had to travel from Metapan to San Salvador every day. And I remember that
No.
since 4 a.m. in
Ah,
the morning, I have to wake up.
yes, like me. Yes, because I wake up at 4 a.m. too, and
Yes,
I'm in my school at about 7:30.
yes, no, that was terrible. That was a nightmare. However, thanks to God, everything has changed. So let's continue, right? So Diego, I was telling you before, if you can help me with the number one, Diego. Just you can read this one.
Yeah, teacher, no worries.
Mhm.
I should have done an internship while it was in college.
In college. Okay, thank you so much. So a question for everybody. What is the meaning about should have? What is that in Spanish? Do you have
Should
any?
have
Debería,
the meaning. Debería tener.
Debería tener?
Mhm.
debería haber.
Thank you. Excellent. Thank you. Thank you so much. So that is the meaning, and I am going to explain to you in a couple of seconds. So let's continue with the number two. Jocelyn, can you please read the number two, Jocelyn?
Is was being more ambitious in college. I could have learned to speak another language.
Excellent. Thank you. So one more time, a question to everybody. Could have learned. What is the meaning about that?
Pudo haber aprendido.
Pude haber.
Pudo haber
Thank you.
aprendido.
Excellent. Thank you. Thank you so much. Mario Josue, the next one, number three.
Okay. If I hadn't been so irresponsible, I could have gotten better grades.
Excellent. Thank you so much. So basically the same expression, right? Could have gotten. Number four, Alejandra, number four, please.
Okay, I shouldn't have taken out a student loan to pay for college.
Thank you. So this case is a negative example. So shouldn't have taken. What is that meaning in Spanish?
I shouldn't have taken.
No debería haber.
Excellent. Thank you. Number five, Gabriela, can you help me with the number five, please?
It's fine.
Or maybe Jose. Jose, you can help me with the number five.
With the number 5, right?
Mhm.
If I listened to my professors, I would have taken some additional course.
Thank you. So this is another one. Would have taken. Do you know that one?
Es a possibility, expresa
Yo
possibility.
hubiera,
Podría haber
Tomado.
tomado.
Excellent. Thank you. Good. Idalia, number 6, please. Idalia, the number 6.
If I had wasn't so much money last year, I would have saved enough to start graduate school.
Thank you. Excellent. Thank you so much. Okay, so over here, as you can see, we have some new expressions that we are going to use, and I am going to explain to you this one right now. So over here, this is the grammar that we are going to check, and we are going to focus in one by one, okay? So number 1 that we had over here is should. So this is going to be the number 1, and I am going to explain to you this one. First of all, we are going to use the expression should have. Should have, do you know what is that in Spanish?
I should have, yo debería haber.
Thank you. So this is something that you are going to use for what?
Like a possibility.
Or what else?
Of regret.
Excellent.
Regret.
Excellent, excellent. That is a good word, to regret, right? For example, teacher, I should have studied for the exam. So I am telling you that I had a regret because I should have studied for the exam. So everybody, please, I would like that you can check the chat, and I am going to send you this information that you can have a better idea, okay, on the chat. So everybody, please, let's check the chat, and you are going to have this information. So basically, should have is going to be the perfect modals. We are going to use a combination of should and have. Also, you are going to use the verb in past participle. That basically, when you are talking about the verbs taken, gotten, learned, cooked, so those verbs are in past participle. So you are going to use those verbs, and also the expression should have. And over here, I am going to give you an example. So since now we know the meaning in Spanish, right? About what is the purpose of to use should and have. So those are going to be the auxiliary. Over there, you can see that in the chat, I sent to you this information that we are going to talk, and we are going to use should have to talk about things that it didn't happen and we wish it could happen. For example, teacher, I should have studied for the exam. So is that a wish, a regret, or what do you think is that? When I say I wish or I should have studied for the test. When I say
It's a regret.
it's a regret, right? So basically, we are going to use should have to talk about a regret, something that you regret. For example, I regret to get married. So I shouldn't have gotten married, right? Or I shouldn't have traveled to San Salvador. It was very tired. So basically that is a regret, something that you don't like, but something that you cannot change, right? Because it's already happened. So should have is going to help you for that. So Jocelyn, can you please read this example that I had here? Jocelyn, I should have
done an internship while I was in college.
Thank you. So that is a regret, right? I should have done an internship while I was in college. Number two, Miguel Angel, can you read the number two in negative, please?
Yeah, I shouldn't have taken out a student loan.
Thank you. So as you can see, if you want to make this in negative, you can use not, right? Or you can use the contraction, shouldn't. So I wonder, since the very beginning that we had this conversation today, I was asking you something that you regret in your life. For example, in my case, I really regret and I shouldn't have traveled to San Salvador every day. I didn't like it. So that is something that I regret. So I would like that you can think and you are going to tell me 5 ideas, five, and on the chat, you are going to tell me 5 things that you regret in your life. And you are going to use should have, okay? So I am going to share this in the chat so you can tell me 5 ideas, okay? 5 sentences that you regret. For example, I sent to you one of my examples. And on the chat, everybody, you are going to send me this. Okay, so on the chat, you can send me your examples, okay? Just 5 ideas or 5 sentences using should have. When you finish, tell me, teacher, I finished. Dennis, just we are going to use right now should have, Dennis. Just should have, because after this, we are going to check the would have, okay? So one more time, remember that we are going to use should have to regret and to describe a hypothetical situation, something that you regret in your life that you can change. Gloria Alicia, it says, I should have bought a car. Okay, that is a good example, right? That you regret about something. So remember, Gloria, that you have to send me five examples. When you finish, you can send me the examples on the chat, okay? Excellent. Thank you so much for the examples. I was able to check Paola Hernandez and Mario Josue. Thank you. Remember that just we are going to use should had, okay? Gloria Alicia, thank you. Ena Lopez, thank you. Josue Natanael, thank you. Remember that for this, just we are using should have. Monica, also thank you so much for your examples. Josue Rivas, also thank you. Okay, so please everybody, you have to send me the examples on the chat. Dennis, also thank you so much. And Stephanie, also thank you. Good examples, thank you. Okay, so this topic that we are checking should have, do we have any questions about the topic, something that we don't understand? So one more time, when are we going to use should have? In which moments?
Hypothetical situation.
Yes, right? Thank you. Thank you so much. And something that also you regret, right? Okay, excellent. So thank you so much, everybody, for your example. So we are going to continue with the practice. And I would like to explain to you, and I believe that you had an idea about this new one that is would have. So would have, do you know what is the meaning about this one?
Hubiera
Hubiera?
in Spanish.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. So I am going to send you everybody also on the chat. On the chat, I am going to send you this information about would have. So everybody, please, if you can check on the chat, you are going to see the explanation about this one. So basically, would have, we are going to use to talk about a situation, a hypothetical situation in the past, and the results are also imagination in the past, something that didn't happen. For example, if I had studied more, I would have passed the test. Si hubiera estudiado más, hubiera pasado el examen. Something that happened in the past, but something also that is going to be an imagination because it didn't happen, right? So in this one, is basically to talk a hypothetical situation. So I am going to share this one more time over here on the chat, so you can write down this information because it's going to be very important. And we are going to check some examples, okay? So for this one, it's going to be very essential that we have to use the third conditional. That one is going to help you a lot because as you can see on the chat, you are going to talk something that in the past, that is going to be an imagining situation. So for this, basically the same, right? We are going to use the subject. You can use she, we, it doesn't matter the subject. And for example, I am going to use we. Also, you are going to use the auxiliary that is going to be would have. So for example, if we are talking about she, we have to use would have. I don't want that you are going to use would has. No, just would have. It doesn't matter the subject. So in this case, we are using the subject, would have, and the past participle. For example, we would have taken classes if I have time available. Okay, so this is my example. Over here, for this topic, this is very easy because sometimes we had an imagination about something that can happen in the future, right? ¿Alguna vez han preguntado, qué haría si me ganara la lotería? Me gustaría haber comprado una casa, me gustaría haber viajado. So for this, you are going to use that, okay? Would have. Something that it didn't happen, and basically just it is a hypothetical situation, right? Me gustaría haber taken classes, tomado clases, me gustaría haber viajado. So this one is also another one that we are going to check. And for this information also, I sent this information on the chat, okay? So right now, basically, we are going to do the same. You are going to give me 5 examples using would have. On the chat, everybody, please, on the chat, you are going to send me 5 examples using would have over here on the chat. By the way, Harold, nice to meet you. I didn't see you before. Hi, Harold, how are you doing today?
Just a practice. I had a practice in my
Okay.
university. I I so sorry for
No, don't
the
worry.
later.
It's okay, don't worry. So, Harold, we are checking right now the perfect modals, and we are checking should have, would have, and could have. Over here in the chat, Harold, I am sending you the information, Harold, about the meaning
Okay.
and how to use this, okay?
Okay.
Thank you.
I should practice. I should have practiced English more.
Okay, so everybody, please, I need that you can send me just 5 examples, okay, using would have. So as you know, would have in Spanish is hubiera, right? If I had studied more, I would have passed the test. Si hubiera estudiado más, hubiera
Okay.
pasado el test. So this is a hypothetical situation.
Teacher,
Yes?
in this case, we are going to use the third conditional.
That is the best option. To provide this example, Jose, the best option is the third conditional. However, also you can use the simple past.
Okay.
Mhm. Paola, very good example. Thank you. So I like that example. So Paola says, if I had worked hard, I would have a better house. Yes, right? But Paola, what is missing in your example? I am going to help you with this one. Over there, Paola, I sent you the how to fix your sentence, because remember that you have to use would have, and also you have to use the verb that is going to be in past participle, okay? So everybody, please, just you have to send me 5 examples. Dennis, also thank you for your example. Okay, so everybody, I need your attention, okay? Because I am able to see that we have some problems. Over here in the chat, I am going to explain to you the following. Everybody, please, I need your attention over here. So to use the perfect modals, it is very important, first of all, to have a subject. For example, my subject is going to be Jose. Okay, so Jose. And we have to use the perfect modal that is going to be would have. And the most important is the next one, that is the verb. The verb is going to be in past participle, right? Jose would have gotten a better house if so over here, this is my example, and this is very important because if you send me just this, Jose would have a better house if he had worked hard. That is a bad example because you need the verb in participle. So it's missing this one, right? Something in participle that is next to would have. So everybody, let's be careful with this because you need to have the verb in past participle next to would have or next to should have. Excellent. Thank you so much, Joanna, for your examples. Also, Mario Josue, thank you. Jose, good example. Jose, you have to give me 5 examples, okay? Aleida Hernandez, thank you. Thank you so much for your examples. So please, everybody, you have to send me just 5 examples using would have. When you finish, please send me the examples on the chat. Everybody finish or not yet? Okay, so thank you everybody for the examples that you had shared. So let's continue with the class. Let's continue with the class because we need to check the next one. So Ana Lopez, Diego, Angie, Stephanie, thank you. Thank you so much for your examples. So let's continue with the next one. And what is the next one that we have? Alvin, thank you so much for joining to the class. Hello, how are you, Alvin?
Hi, good evening.
Hi, good evening.
Fine. I'm fine, thanks.
Excellent.
Right now, sorry to be late, but I was a meeting in the church, right?
Okay.
And right now, I arrived in my home.
Okay, I understand. So don't worry. Thank you for being on the class. And also, I am going to share this information about the topics on the chat, okay? So everybody, let's continue with the class. And we have the next one. The next one is could have. Do you know what is the meaning about could have?
Podría.
Podría
tener. Podría
Excellent.
tener.
So I am going to give you an example. I could have studied philosophy, but I studied physics. So yo podría haber estudiado filosofía, pero estudié física. So what is going to be the purpose to use could have? When I am going to use could have? I am going to send also on the chat also this information. So over here in the chat, you are going to see that when are we going to use could have? Basically, the purpose to use could have is almost similar to would have, but it's kind of different. We are going to use could have to talk about something in the past that someone can do something, but at the end, it didn't happen. For example, I could have traveled to New York, but I didn't have money. So that is something that I would like, but it didn't happen. So in that moment, we are going to use could have. I am going to send you an example. And also, I would like that maybe Ana Lopez, can you please help me to read the example that we had over here, where it says if?
Okay. It said that if I listened to my professor, I would have taken additional courses.
Thank you. So let's continue with example number 2, Stephanie. If I hadn't,
If I haven't so irresponsible, I could be gotten better grades.
thank you. I could have gotten better grades. So, si no hubiera sido tan irresponsable, hubiera obtenido mejor notas. So, over there in the chat, I send you this information that could have is going to be to talk about something in the past or someone in the past about something that didn't happen. For example, over here in the chat, I am going to send you this example that I had for you. So I would like that also for could have, you can send me your examples. So just you can send me 5 examples using could have. something that you would like that it can happen in the past, but it didn't happen. I am going to send on the chat this one, that this is my example over here. Remember that you have to use could have, and also the verb that you are going to use, it has to be in past participle. No in simple present, no in simple past, it has to be in the past participle. So over here in the chat, I send to you this information one more time so you can have a better idea, and you can send me your examples, please. Just 5 examples using could have. And everybody, please, on the chat. So I need your examples on the chat about could have. If you had a question, tell me. Excellent, Alvin, thank you for your example. Also, Iris Lisette, thank you. Paola, thank you. Good example, Paola. So please, everybody, I need that you can send me just 5 examples using could have. Joanna, thank you so much for your examples. Okay, so before we continue, I had a question. Do you consider that this topic should have, would have, and could have is difficult or is not so difficult? What do you think? It is difficult or it is not so difficult to talk and to use this topic?
Right now, it's piece and cake, but in the practice, it's other thing.
What about the others? What do you think about the topic? Is difficult or is easy? It's a piece of cake.
It's a piece of cake. Only
A little bit.
we need more practice.
Exactly. And practice is the most important. So everybody, I had a surprise for you. So we are going to have a practice, okay? So everybody, please, I need that you click on the link. On the chat, I send you the link of the practice that we are going to have. So everybody, just you need to click on the link and you are going to do the practice.
Just now, teacher, it doesn't matter if I didn't end in that.
No, it doesn't matter. Don't worry, because this practice is going to be better. This practice is going to be better for you. So just you have to choose an option, okay? Over there. When you finish, please tell me, teacher, I finish.
I finished, coach.
Thank you.
Coach, as per what I remember, you said that you are working a call center, right?
Yes, that was during the COVID, during the pandemic. I was working in Concentrics.
Or really?
Yes, had you ever worked in a call center before?
Yeah, coach.
In which one?
In what help? Do you know?
No, to be honest.
Well help plus concentrics?
Ah, yes, so that is the
Yeah.
new one, right?
Yeah, coach.
And it was good or it was terrible?
It was good.
And it was something related to the tech support or something about business?
Something about business.
Ah, okay. It was a back-to-back and angry customers, right?
Yeah, coach, you know more about that.
Yes, it has been a nightmare to be working in the call center because people from USA, they are unpolite and sometimes they hate Latin America people, right?
Yeah, they didn't want to speak with someone else in El Salvador. They only want to speak with someone in
Yes,
USA.
with a native speaker, they say.
Yeah, yeah,
Come,
coach.
come on, right? Thank you, Joanna. Thank you so much. It was difficult, Joanna, or it was easy?
A little bit easy, but as my partner said, we need more practice.
Exactly. So something very important is to practice the grammar and also to practice this topic in a speech, in a conversation. Because I am going to tell you something, to be honest. In Spanish, most of the time, we don't talk in Spanish using these expressions. For example, in Spanish, no dice usted, ay, si yo hubiera comprado el francés, yo no hubiera hecho esto y esto. Usted no usa. Sometimes in Spanish, we don't use the conditionals or yo hubiera hecho esto, yo debería. Sometimes in Spanish, we don't use it. However, in English, it is an expression that we can use. And sometimes when we are talking, we forget how to use these expressions. However, also we are going to have a presentation today. So Mario Josue, you already finished. Mario and Anna, it was difficult or it was very easy?
Teacher, I think that we need to practice more, and I answer everything, but I think that that's okay. I need to
Okay.
only that I need is practice.
Yes, also today, before you go to sleep, I am going to send a YouTube video. In WhatsApp, I am going to send you a video that you can check the video when you have free time, so you can have a better idea about this, okay? However, as you said, we are going to continue practice, okay? Today, tomorrow, so we have to continue practice because this is just basically the introduction about this topic.
Finish.
Thank you. So everybody almost finished?
Yes, I finished.
Thank you.
Finish.
Thank you. Okay, so thank you so much for this. So don't worry. So if you haven't finished, you can do it later, okay? So something that we are going to have right now is a presentation. Thank you, Marcia, Elena, thank you so much. So we are going to have a presentation and we are going to create a speech and you are going to answer the question that I sent on the chat. On the chat, you are going to see the question that you are going to answer, and this is going to be a speech. So you don't have to send me anything on the chat because it's going to be a speech. And you are going to answer this question that says, what things had you regret and wish would happen in your life? So that is the question, and you are going to answer this using should have, would have, and could have. So you are going to have right now just 6 minutes to create your speech, and you are going to show me something that you regret or something that you wish that could happen in your life. Okay? So everybody, please, on the chat, I sent to you the question, and you had 6 minutes to create this short presentation, okay? If you had a question, tell me, don't worry. And in this activity, everybody is going to participate, okay?
Teacher, what is the media regulated?
I couldn't hear you. Can you say one more time, please?
What is the meaning to regret?
Harold, I believe that we had problems with the connection. If you want, you can send me on the chat your question.
What is the meaning?
Give me one moment. Maybe it's my internet. Yes.
Hi, Harold, es arrepentimiento.
Yes, now I can hear you. Yes, basically something, Harold, that you regret. So something that, as your classmates say, something that usted se arrepiente, right? In your life. So over there in the chat, I sent to you the question. So basically you are going to talk about things that you regret and wish would happen in your life. Cosas que te has arrepentido y has deseado que ocurran en tu vida. So we are going to use should have, would have, and could have in your answers. So you have just right now 5 minutes to create this short presentation, okay? If you have some questions, tell me. Okay, so in 3 minutes, we are going to start, okay? Okay, so we are going to start this presentation right now, and we are going to choose someone who can participate, okay? Over here, we have this tool, and we have Mario Josue. So Mario Josue is here or no? Mario Josue.
Yes, I'm here.
Hi, Mario. How are you today?
Fine, teacher.
Excellent. Excellent. So Mario, can you please share something that you regret in your life or something that you wish that happened in this year in your life?
Okay, I would have if I would have studied English before if I listened my teacher in my family, because when I was in high school, I had many teachers that helped me to go in many courses of English, and also they told me about some scholarship about it, but I rejected them because I didn't like English. So I didn't study English when I was in high school. And when I started at the university, I found a few scholarships to go to study to Japan. And the only requirements was speak English. So speak English and pass some tests about math and about science, but the test also was in English. So if I participate in that scholarship, I could have been in Japan. So that's something I regret a lot.
Okay, so Josue, that was something very sad, right? So, however, congratulations, because right now you take the time to study, right? To take classes. And I really like that you had a good pronunciation, you had a good knowledge, okay? So thank you so much, Josue. Very good job. Thank you. Thank you so much. So let's choose another person. So we are going to have with this tool to choose another person. Okay, so Stephanie Lisette, you are the next one.
Okay, I shouldn't have gotten my dream job, but I can say now I have a good job, but it's not enough for me. I want to get a better job, but I need to practice more English because it's so important nowadays.
What else, Stephanie? Just that?
Um, yes, just that.
Okay, okay. So thank you so much, Stephanie. And I hope that in the future, first to God, you are going to get a better job, right? Because basically, if you are able to speak in English and you had a better idea about this, you are going to have a better position, right? So thank you so much, Stefan. Good pronunciation as well, and very good intonation. I really like it. Thank you. So let's choose another person. So let's see, over here I have Monica. Monica Alejandra, you are the next one. Hello, Monica, can you listen to me?
Hi, teacher. Yes,
Okay, Monica, nice to hear you. So you can go ahead, tell me.
I told you have better grade if I had studied,
Yes, uh-huh.
and I should have a bigger house. I would like to have a better phone.
Mm-hmm.
Um, could finish university sooner if I set my mind to it.
Mm-hmm.
I should have a bigger room.
Okay, so very good examples. Thank you. Thank you so much, Monica. Also very good information. I like it. Thank you. So let's choose another person, right? That we can continue with this. So we have over here Dennis. Dennis Antonio, you are the next one, my friend.
Wait, what happened? Ah, hi, coach. So, to be honest with you, it's been a while since that I hadn't been practicing that topic, coach. So it's really complicated, but I wanna try.
Sure, go ahead, don't worry.
Okay. So, for example, what? Uh, for example, if I had worked out before, I will have a better body.
Mm-hmm.
So, but however, I going for working on that because it's really important. You could get a no, sorry for that. You could have feel more confidence when you work on that, when you work on your body. In and something that I would like to have, it's to win the lottery.
Yes, me
Why?
too.
Because yeah, why? Because I would like to buy something like new shoes, new uh, uh, new clothes. So and I want to set up my own business. Just that.
Okay, thank you, Dennis. Thank you so much. And also, I hope that you and I, we can win the lottery, right, one day. So thank you. Thank you so much. So let's continue with this. And now it's time to practice to Jose Rivas. So Jose, are you here, Jose? Or no?
Yes, I'm here, teacher.
Okay, hi, Jose. So you can tell me.
Okay, so for me, I think if I had the opportunity to choose another career to study when I into the university, I should have chosen journalist because I think it's really interesting for me. That's career. And but on the other hand, I will think that if I have studied very hard, I will have gotten a good grade in the exam of admission at the US.
Mm-hmm.
but I think when I into the university, I couldn't have changed the options, but I didn't.
Okay, so thank you so much, Jose. Yes, right. So that was good examples. Thank you, and good pronunciation as well. Thank you so much, Jose, for your
Thank you.
examples. And let's see, we are going to continue with this, and we are going to choose another one that is going to be Harold. So Harold, is going to be your time to participate.
I didn't use it my of my life, but I make it my how do you say an answer? No, paragraph of random. I would have bring my sweater, but I just bring the shirt. And another is Maria should come from her house, but she come from mom houses.
Okay, so don't worry. Thank you so much, Harold, for those examples. Also, Harold, I am going to send you a video over there in WhatsApp, okay? About this class as well.
Okay.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Harold. Thank you for participating. And let's continue with it. So we are going to have right now Elena Aguilar Ramirez. So you are going to be the next one.
Okay, teacher.
Okay.
I will have really liked to have had opportunity to go to the university, but I couldn't. I could because I had to work. And I will have wanted to have two sons, but will have two sons, but will give me only one daughter. I could have learning English summer if I have to recourse to the resource. I should buy my card, but I don't have enough money yet. I should have had more time with my daughter when she was little.
Okay. Very good example, Marcia. Thank you. Thank you so much. Good information. I like it. It was a very perfect example. So thank you for participating. And let's choose another person because there are some people missing. And we had Kelly. Kelly Elizabeth, she is not here, I believe. Kelly. No, right? Let's see. And no. Okay, so let's continue. And let's see. The next one is going to be Diego Alejandro, you are the next one, my friend.
Okay. Let's see. I had practice more in English. I will have good work. No. And let's see. And let me see. I had a story more for the exam. I could have a pass the subject. I don't know.
Okay. Yes.
Only that.
Okay, thank you, Diego. No, that was a good example. It was very good examples, and thank you, Diego, for participating. So let's see. We had missing over here Gabriela. Gabriela Ramos. Is here Gabriela? Oh no. Yes, right? Hi, Gabriela.
Hello. If I had studied engineer software, I wouldn't study tourism. But if I wouldn't study tourism, I hadn't visited many places. And if I hadn't visited many places, I wouldn't know the culture of El Salvador. And also, if I had saved money, I would visit Guatemala. Just that.
Okay, so very good example. Thank you so much, Gabriela. Thank you. Good examples and also good pronunciation. Thank you. So let's continue because still we have some students that they are missing to participate. So we had over here Alejandra Beatriz, but I believe that she is not here, Alejandra, right? So let's see, we had also Angelica Maria. Is here Angelica? No, right? I guess that she is not here, Angelica. And let's see, so who is going to be the next one? The next one is going to be Maritza, Idalia. You are the next one.
Okay. And I think I should have started college a long time ago, and the opportunity for work in this moment, I think better, but I think is never for for start the university. I think, and I would like to have a learning to play an instrument because I like the music, and I could have read more in my life. I like the read the book, but my time is complicated, and but I I started the read a book.
Okay, so thank you. Thank you so much. So that was a good example also as well. So thank you so much. So let's continue just without the game. So let's continue with Joanna. Joanna, can you be the next one, please?
Okay. In my case, I shouldn't have stopped studying at the university because I lost my scholarship, and also I fell behind, and I regret that. And if I hadn't stopped studying, maybe I would have gotten a job now, I think. Also, I wish had finished my career before earlier because I could work. I could work now, but anyway. And also, I should have learned driving a car before because I could drive my car to go to the university, for example, or wherever I want to go.
Exactly.
That's all.
Okay, thank you so much, Joanna. Good examples, excellent, thank you. So also let's continue with Iris Lisette. So Iris, can you please provide me your examples, Iris?
Hello, teacher.
Hello.
I am personal. Is I have working in my professional area. I would have more knowledge and I would already my own business.
What else? Just that?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. It's good. It's good. Thank you so much for your examples. So let's continue also with Gloria. Gloria, can you please provide me also your examples, Gloria?
Okay. If I had draw a car, I could travel alone for the world. If I hadn't wait my time, I could have studied a master degree. If I had taken care of my health, I could be better. Only that.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much also for your examples. And Anna, can you continue, please? Yes.
Okay, teacher. But this exercise made me, let me hypothetical think that I didn't do it. I was, that is the English classes while I was to study at the college, I didn't have time to continue. So I will have taken a different courses like conversation and grammar, and I could have studied another language right now, like French or Portuguese, maybe like something like that. But when you open the eyes, the time passes rapidly, and if you do the things right now and let the everything for the future, you never do it.
Yes. Yes, thank you so much. And I am totally in agreement also with you that happened, right? So guys, we are going to stop over here because it's time to say goodbye. However, on WhatsApp, I sent to you the practice, the quiz that we had online, and also a video in YouTube. So if you have time, you can check the video on YouTube, okay? So I hope that God bless you and have a beautiful night and see you tomorrow, okay? Take care.
Okay, teacher, the same
Thank you,
to you.
teacher.
Thank you so much.
Teacher.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Take care.
Tomorrow.
Thank you. See you tomorrow. Thank you.